The money your business makes is yours, and because you work hard for it, you can spend it as you please, right? Wrong. In this video, you'll discover why and what to do about it. Hi! Welcome to Mommy Negosyo's Business Tips number 8. As a business mentor, many people, even strangers, would ask me about money. And this was how I met Kim. During the early months of the strict community quarantine, she and her mom ordered food from the Facebook accounts of their friends and even strangers. And they saw a business opportunity. Kim's mom is half Korean and she knows a few Korean recipes. This gave birth to their business. As I was scrolling through my newsfeed, I saw Kim's posts about their bibimbap business. Seeing their progress made me happy. About 2 months later, I noticed Kim's posts started to become less frequent until finally there's no more mention of their bibimbap. And I thought, I guess their business didn't click. Since they weren't reaching out to me, whether for advice or anything about their business, I also didn't ask them what happened. And then out of the blue, Kim's profile popped out into my messenger again. And I decided to send her a private message. Kim, how are you? How's your bibimbap business? She replied, oh, we're doing fine, but our bibimbap business died. Business was good, but we realized it was hard work. That's unfortunate, I said. Do you mean your business died because you got tired from running it? Why didn't you hire someone to help you if it was doing well? And finally, she admitted, actually, Mommy Negosyo, the reason was we ran out of money. I was surprised to hear this. I found out their capital was 35 pesos and they sold their bibimbap for 65 pesos. The profit margin is big. Then why did your business die? She replied, that's because I used the money to buy a new cell phone. All I could do was to shake my head at their loss. If only I knew what they were about to do, I would have told them not to start because the business will only fail sooner or later. Why? Kim's experience is the #1 reason most micro and small businesses in the Philippines fail. According to most of us, Filipinos, the lack of capital is why our businesses fail. Well, the lack of capital is a very convenient excuse, but this is actually what happens. Let's say I want to start a business, so I'll save 1,000 pesos to buy something and sell it for 1,005. I'm able to have a profit of 50%, which is 500 pesos. And as a business owner, I'll buy again using my 1,005 now and sell again. And that 1,005 will become 2,250 and so on. I'll keep using the fund for my business because it's a fulfilling thing to do. It's also the right thing to do. But after some time, my investment of 1,000 grows to probably 20,000 and I'll get all excited and I'll start asking, what can I buy with that amount of money? And so, after my buying spree, I'm back to 1,000 again, and since I started my business with 1,000, it's easy to continue my business right away. However, because I've already sold most of my products, my customers would start clamoring for more items. Scenario number 1, restocking with only 1,000 pesos as my capital isn't enough to meet the demand. Either there's gonna be a delay with my products or the quality won't be as good as before. As a result, my customers could get impatient and go to another supplier and might not even come back. Scenario number 2, with only 1,000 on hand and lots of customers waiting, I can borrow money. It should be easy to borrow money from the microfinance companies available around me. This solves my problem and I'm back to making money again. But because I believe it's okay to use business money for my personal use, I'd go through the same cycle until something happens. Maybe a family emergency arises. The money will be used up and I would lose everything again. And then I'll say, I give up. I don't want to be in this business anymore because my capital isn't enough. So, do you see? The problem is not because of lack of capital. Kim's problem isn't also about the bibimbap business. We often think that the business itself is the problem. It's not the fault of the cell phone or the family emergency. Life happens, but the money you need should not come from your business. With or without the business, what do you think will happen to Kim 10, 20 years down the road? Yes, she'll still face the same problem regardless of her career, which is lack of money. What she needs to do is to change her mindset about money. It's like what my mentor T. Harv Eker said, either you control money or it will control you. To control money, you must manage it. As a mentor to many startups, I give you this tip. Treat your business separately from yourself. Look at it as your employer. Get the fixed monthly salary from it to pay your personal expenses. Record the money that your business makes through the financial statements, and this will help your business grow faster. Years ago, I also had this false belief. I love making my employees happy. I'd give salary increases or send employees to training programs, even when the business couldn't support those endeavors yet. We spent with the assumption that we'll recover the money soon. These practices sabotaged our cash flow and drove us into huge debt. What worked was when my husband took over in managing our cash. He set aside a small amount of money as our salary, just enough for our family expenses. Then he plowed back the rest into the business. We were not allowed to touch any of it. So, how did we survive? Well, we got a fixed salary every payday just like our employees. And we paid for whatever we needed from our salaries and not from the business money. If we don't have enough for a new cell phone, we save. For emergencies, we dig into our savings. We had to tighten our belts and make the salary fit. This was what allowed us to pay off our debt so that we can enjoy a more comfortable life now. Frugality is our family value. So is living a simple life. It should be this way. So, if you learned something new, remember to subscribe to this channel for more business tips. And join our community by clicking the link below to learn more. See you in the next video.